Hello everyone, welcome to CodeChef. Myself Jwala Charasi and today we are going to solve the problem which came into starters 213. The name of the problem is No4 please and the problem code is No4S. The difficulty rating of the problem is cakewalk and the prerequisite is off. Let's start with reading the problem statement over here. So guys, problem says an array B of length M is said to be good if no two elements from different indices sum to 4. That is, B is good if for every pair I, j satisfying I, j lies from 1 to M we have b of I plus b of j not equal to 4. You are given an array A of length n such that A lies from 1 to 3 for each index I. You would like to make a good array. To achieve this, you can repeatedly choose a single element of A and delete it. What's the minimum number of deletion needed to make a good array? Input format, the first line of input will contain a single integer t denoting the number of test cases. Each test case consists of two lines of input. The first line of each test case contains a single integer n, the length of the array. The second line n space-separated integers a1, a2 till a of n, the elements of the array. Output format for each test case output on a new line. The answer, the minimum number of element deletions needed to make a good array. Constraint for t lies from 1 to 1000, for n lies from 1 to 100, for a of I lies from 1 to 3. So guys, now let's understand the sample test case in the question more precisely over here. So guys, this question is very straightforward. It says that an array b of length m is said to be good if no two elements from the indices have sum as 4. That is b of I plus b of j, any different indices not should be sum to 4. Okay, so we would be given some array where every element of that array lies from 1 to 3. Okay, and we have to make a array good by removing an element from that such that it satisfy this condition basically. Okay, so we have to count what is the minimum number of deletion we have to do to make it a good array. So let's take the first test case. We have got three elements total 1 2 2. So if we will see this plus this, it will get me 4, right? So this won't make a good array, so I have to remove this. So if I remove this, that is 1 comma 2, there's some, if any of the different indices I will do, it will 3, right? Or it won't be 4 basically. So output would be simple. How many deletion we did? We did total 1 deletion. So guys, I think the test cases are pretty much clear. Now let's move towards the simple solution. Since we only have the element 1 2 3, the only possible pairs that can sum to 4 are 1 plus 3 and 2 plus 2, right? So this means if the array has both a 1 and a 3, it cannot be good. If the array has at least two occurrences of 2, it cannot be good, otherwise it will be good. Looking at this in terms of deletions, we cannot have both 1s and 3s. This means we have to completely delete at least one of them, either delete all 1s or delete all 3s. If we delete all 1s, it's optimal to not delete any 3s and vice versa. So the optimal choice here is to just delete whichever occur less frequently among 1 and 3. Okay, so we also can have at most one occurrence of t2. So if there are greater than one occurrence of 2, we must delete all but one of them. Thus, if we define f1, f2, f3 to be the counts of 1 2 3 in the array respectively, the answer is simply that is minimum of f1 comma f3 and plus maximum of 0 comma f2 minus 1. The first term corresponds to deleting either all ones or all threes, and the second term corresponds to deleting all but one occurrence of 2. So guys, I think the test case solution is pretty much clear. Now let's move toward the simple C++ code. So guys, this is my simple C++ code, right? I took the input for all the test cases as well as my array and made an frequency array of like length 4, okay, and storing the frequency of each of them, yeah. And over here I'm simply printing minimum of frequency of element 1 and frequency of element 3 and plus maximum 0 comma frequency of 2 minus 1, yeah. And as you can see that guys, I have got my C++ code right now. Let's move to the Python code. So guys, this is my similar Python code. I took the input for all the test cases as well as my array, yeah. And over here I'm making a frequency array, storing all the frequency for the elements over here, okay, an arrays of length 4 basically. And answer would be minimum of frequency of 1 comma frequency of 3 plus maximum of 0 frequency of 2 minus 1, and the last I will simply print answer. And as you can see that guys, I have got my Python code right. So guys, I think the solution, the code and the approach is pretty much clear. Now let's meet in the next video. Thank you so much guys for watching our videos.